Gordon Schottlander was born in London, England, January 10, 1925. He enlisted in the Army when he was just 17 years old.
I didn't want to be up in the air and I didn't want to be under the sea. So I chose to enlist so I could choose to go in the Army.
He was selected for officer training and upon completion joined the commandos in the Royal Berkshire Regiment. Second Lieutenant Schottlander saw his first day in action on D-Day when his platoon landed on Juno Beach alongside the 3rd Canadian Division.
And it was a wet, stormy night and everybody was seasick. Fortunately, I wasn't. So we landed about 6:25, I think it was, a.m. in the morning. And we landed in waist-deep water. And before you got out of the boat, you heard the bullets hitting it, so you knew you were going to be under fire. So yeah, it was scary. Of course, it was scary. Nobody wanted to get out, but everybody did, and we lost some people immediately. Germans had a lot of mortars, machine guns, that sort of thing. We got ashore, we got under the rocks, and we were safe for the time being.
Of the 30 men in his platoon, 15 didn't make it to the top of the beach, 4 of whom were good friends.
If they went down, if they got shot, hurt, I couldn't help them, nor could anybody else, except until the medics came.
When the machine guns were stopped, they proceeded toward Caen, but the high fences and hedgerows of Normandy made advancing difficult.
If you were going to attack a farmhouse, the officers would get behind a hedgerow and we'd stand up and look and then duck down again.
7 days later, just outside of Caen, near a farmhouse occupied by German soldiers, Gordon was taken out of action.
A mortar bomb went off in front of us and it killed some officers and wounded me and my shins. And that was the end of the war for me. They sent me to Northern Ireland to recuperate, and that's where I met my wife, in a place called Palace Barracks, which was the military headquarters in Northern Ireland. And it was a party on Saturday night. The duty of young officers to look after the daughters of senior officers. And Colleen's father was a colonel, so it was my duty to look after her. And we were together that night, and we now separated. So, bad things lead to good things sometimes.
They were married in 1946. Gordon then served in Sierra Leone, West Africa from 1947 to 1950. When the couple returned to England, jobs were scarce. They decided to come to Canada, where he found a job at Stelco.
I have 4 wonderful sons whom I'm grateful for every single day. I have 18 grandchildren. And from those 18 came 21 great-grandchildren.
And they all get together to participate in the Moon in June, where Gordon's Great Grand K Walk is named for the veteran. After 99 years, Gordon shares this advice.
When you have a problem or when you're in trouble, generally they don't resolve themselves as badly as you think they're going to. I found that in many, many, many cases. And so try to stop worrying and be positive.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.